Yeah, what she said. I don't know what she said, but I'm guessing it was nice of her to say that. I will assume she didn't curse us, right? Right. So anyway, thank you for coming here to our little chaotic presentation about how it is to be a cosplay couple. This lovely creature here with me is. Where do I point this? Yes. This little lovely creature here is NDcosplay, also known as my wife. Bliže, bliže.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I am NDcosplay, and I'm his wife, and I don't think he's too happy about that.
I am happy about it.
Are you? Are you really?
Yes, I am. I'm the happiest guy ever. Yes, dear.
Yes, yes.
How do you say yes, dear in Hungarian? I got to learn that phrase in every single language. Someone is going to have to instruct me on that one. That's the most important phrase. Okay, I got the Igen part, so I'm going to just yell Igen.
Igen siba. Igen siba.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about us. For starters, why are we here and what brought us here? So I started my cosplay career, so call it about 12, maybe 15 years ago. I was making props, not doing anything much until I was invited to be a part of Tolkien Fest. Then, as a part of Tolkien Fest, I started traveling. And that is how the Valinor ended up first in... Actually, wait. I just remembered one very important thing. 10 years ago exactly, not really to the date, but 10 years ago, it was my first time at MondoCon. So if anyone here was here 10 years ago, you were here 10 years ago. You were also here 10 years ago. Any one of you? You were here. Okay, anyone who is not in the MondoCon organization that was here 10 years ago? Good. We have someone. So this is my, Mondoversary or something like that? Anyway, about that time, Valinor group of cosplayers from Serbia ended up in Croatia. And so we were invited to one convention, then another, ended up in Split, where I met Dat.
That, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
It's 21st century.
So they came to Split, which has a really small convention. And at first, when I saw his photos, I saw Garrus from Mass Effect, and I'm a big fan of Mass Effect. I thought that he was someone from America or something, and then I saw on his page that he's coming to Croatia. And I'm like, wait a minute. I check his page a little bit better, and I see that he's from Serbia. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to that convention and talk to him. When I came to him, I asked him about cosplay, and I wanted to start, and what should I do, where should I start? And he just told me, it's easy, just start. If you have a little bit of that artsy vibe inside of you, just start. It's easy.
Well, it is, until you actually start.
So I started in my dad's little workshop. I took over a part of his little workshop, and that's where I started. I started, of course, with Mass Effect cosplays, and this was my first cosplay ever, and those tattoos are a pain in the butt. And that's why I don't really wear that cosplay anymore until I make a bodysuit and stuff, blah, blah. But after that, we started dating, and he got a job in Zagreb, which for me, as a person from down south, which is Split, we're not a big fan of Zagreb. But we had to move to Zagreb, and it was the best decision we ever did. Because Zagreb is beautiful, the people from Zagreb are beautiful, and
Yeah, a big cheer from people from Zagreb right there.
and a lot of opportunities for us opened up when we moved to Zagreb because it is a lot easier to go from Zagreb than from Split. So that's how we started.
And eventually we had this little apartment. We had our own room and started finally working together. And oh boy,
Oh boy.
oh boy. So this is basically us in a nutshell. You do not answer these questions because you know us. But you guys, what do you think? Who is order and who is chaos? Just, I'm gonna stand right here, and you guys point me in the direction where I should stand. Order or not you. Not you. Anyone else?
That person is saying you are chaos.
Okay, I'm gonna spread my legs now. For her and for okay. Anyone else wants to vote? No, you cannot. You know me, Sonia. Where should I go? Where should she go? Place her.
She's saying I should go to chaos.
Anyone else? Just point the hand. Point the hand.
They don't know us well enough, I guess.
They don't know us well enough. Anyway, let's stand in front of our own panels
You're not order.
while working.
Oh, while working.
While working,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm a kind of a, by the book guy. I have my own planning stage. My plan A is to make plan A, plan B, plan C, then plan D-A, plan D1, plan D3, plan D4. I make a 3D model. I make a mock-up. I test and repeat until I'm happy, and then start fabricating. As it should be, right? You don't want to make a mistake that will cost you your entire costume. But
Well, the way I work is I see a cool character from a game or a show or something. I find reference photos. I grab a pile of EVA foam and I start cutting. If I find some patterns on the internet, I use those. If I don't, I use the patterns on myself. But I don't do like mock-ups first with paper. No, I take those patterns, put them on EVA foam, start cutting, and work my way from there. If I have to fix something along the way, I fix it. I don't do a lot of like testings and things. I just go immediately into it because my brain just works that way.
So, how do we choose cosplays? I usually have one project that I will work on, work my butt off, cut my nails off, bleed, sweat until it is done. It's like, like when a pit bull grabs someone and he's not going to let him go until that person is in shreds. I'm that kind of guy. I grab a cosplay, grab a project, and just work on it. Day and night, whatever it takes.
And I see a lot of good cosplays. Whatever I watch, a new TV show, I will probably find 3 cosplays that I want to do. If I play a new game, I'll find probably 5 cosplays that I want to do. And the cosplay that I was working on, when I find a new one, often gets put aside. I'll finish it one day, and I have a big pile of unfinished cosplays that I will finish one day.
Let's put it this way. Let's imagine that her every unfinished project is a person. And let's put those people in the audience. We wouldn't have enough space.
I don't have that many. Shut up.
Okay, I was joking, but yeah. We would fill the first row.
The first row would be
First row
filled.
and
Yep.
the second.
Half of the
Half
second.
the second, yeah. So yeah, when you have a cosplay partner, as I do, you sometimes have to put up with that, don't you? Right? So there's also one big difference in our working process, and that's the material.
And you can see it on us.
Yeah. So let's see if this is going to work. Can you get this material is actually cardboard that you use for hardcover of books. I prefer using it because when I started working, I had nothing else. I did not have foam. I did not have Warbler. I don't think Warbler was invented back then. I just had, what I had: the cardboard and water and scalpels and glue, and that's it. When I started, that was all. Unlike her, who prefers, well, the usual.
But when I first started, there was already a couple of YouTube tutorials and things that helped me. Not a lot, not as many as there are today. And I saw that they were using EVA foam. And I researched a little bit, found out where I can buy it, and I bought EVA foam because it was simple to work with, it is easy to wear, it's not as heavy as that.
It's not heavy.
I tried your costume. It's heavy.
It's heavy for you.
For me, yes.
I'm strong.
So EVA foam is better for me because I can't handle too much weight. And I don't have a lot of weight.
So we need to calculate the percent of weight of the costume compared to the weight of the person, and then we can calculate how much. No.
And there he goes. There he goes again.
Yeah, you see this? You see this? I need to calculate everything before we start working. So this is how working together looks. There's a lot of head banging, a lot of face palming. When I look at her, like the way she's working, just cutting randomly everywhere. I'm like, come on, how can you do that?
Yeah, I have a piece of foam that I need to fix, so I just take a scalpel and I start cutting it, and then I put some stuff all over it to smoothen it
And
out.
of course
And
she
he's
fails.
like, you shouldn't have come to this. You could have made mock-ups. You could have made this, and then you would know that that would work. And I'm like, shut up. Let me work.
So yeah, it's a lot of face palming, a lot of. Well, the only place that we actually fight is in the workshop.
It's in the workshop,
Is in the workshop, yeah. So unfortunately, I mean, we never fight. There are no plates flying around our apartment. There are no, violence.
Well, there's sometimes knives.
Yeah, but still, I don't know if it's safer to throw a plate on someone or a scalpel. Scalpels usually fly in our house. Sharp ones.
Yeah, because you never put mine back on my table where it belongs.
That's not what we're talking about here. So, what did I do? I killed something.
You killed it.
I killed him.
Revive him. Or do I have to revive him?
Oh, wait, no.
See, it worked.
Oh, pros and cons, yes. Now, this is actually what we're talking about here. When you have a cosplay partner, okay, this is the freshest situation from today and yesterday. So we come at the con, of course, with a couple of big boxes. We share the carrying of the boxes. We have all kinds of props. And there is no way I can dress myself alone. There is no way that she will dress herself alone. So this is the important part of a mutual support. So our dressing process for this pair of costumes goes, I put her legs on, then I get her belt and skirt, put almost everything on her, then she helps me puts my boots on, puts my armor on. Then I finish her costume by putting her shoulders. Then she helps me by putting my shoulders. So when you have a cosplay partner in a big and chunky cosplay, you have to plan, dressing each other up. It's like sex, but the opposite. You dress each other up instead of undressing each other. So the opposite of sex, yeah. Which is, hope there are not too many kids around here.
There's a lot of kids around, so shush.
So what also happens is we have fresh ideas when we are stuck, which is really helpful. I think about something for days. Then I mention it, and then what happens?
Well, then I come up with an idea that he would never think about, because our brains work in a different way, and his brain likes to overthink things and likes to plan and make this and this and this before he makes the thing. And then I come up with an idea. It's like, why don't you do that? It's just quick and easy. And that kind of idea wouldn't come to him because his brain doesn't think in quick and easy ways.
And there are other things. For example, different areas of expertise. I'm not an expert, but I can do some basic sewing. Last time she tried sewing, we were lucky the sewing machine didn't end up through the window. So I'm the one who does the sewing. On the other hand, when it comes to painting and weathering, she's the expert.
My favorite part.
Yeah, and we have quality control. So we'll testing out, and then I would say, okay, you dress this. Okay, this is not good, this is not good, this is good, this should improve. Now check me out.
Well, you need more weathering, is basically what I always say. Yeah. So we check each other's costumes out because we have both been in competitions and we like to do competitions. So when we are checking each other's costume, we are looking at it from the judge's perspective. If I was a judge, I'm looking at his costume and I'm like, okay, this could be a problem, this could be changed, oh, you could do that. So in that way, we have each other's back and we think about the competition that we're going to do in advance.
We also act as each other's helpers. So when, for example, I'm going on a competition and going with my, the big armor or something like that, where I'm basically out of function, I cannot pick anything up, she goes either as a civilian or goes as a simple costume.
Some
that can
simple
help me around.
cosplay that I can bend in, I can sit in, I can help him in.
Also, photography, the big part of cosplay. I'm a photographer, she's a photographer. So far, I can only take my camera from work, but yeah, who cares? I take it whenever I want. So we take each other's photos. By the way, you can check out those photos over there at our booth when we are done. But that's one of the big pluses when you have a cosplay partner and who's also a photographer. Now let's go to the cons. Not cons as conventions, but cons of having a cosplay partner.
Yeah, we annoy each other very often, and that ties into the second one, which is missing tools, because this tool doesn't put my tools back on my table. Never.
I needed them. I was about to get them back.
Yes, but when you use them, you could use them and then put them back on my table.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need them back. I'm gonna need them back 5 seconds later.
Well, then when you're done with them completely, then you put them back.
So this is like, this happens on regular basis in our workshop, and we have this moment when we're like out of the workshop and preparing to go to bed, and then
we start brainstorming, and then
okay, wanna do that scene. Yeah. Okay, so this is a real event. I think you should go here.
Here? No, we should be closer.
So it's about 3 in the morning. It's about 3 in the morning, and we're asleep. We're trying to sleep. Like, good night, honey, good night.
Good night, honey.
Hey, Nina,
Huh?
you awake?
Huh?
I just had an idea.
What?
So, you remember that skeleton we have? Maybe we could tear that skeleton apart and make your chest out of that skeleton, and then use the hands of that skeleton to have your appendages. How about that?
That could actually work.
By the way, it's
Wait,
3 in the
hold-
morning.
Hold on. That could actually work. Okay. I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Yes. We literally
We
got
literally
up in
did
3 in the
that.
morning, tore the skeleton apart, measured it up, saw that the chest is perfect.
And then we could go to bed. Because it was like, okay, this idea works. Our brains are now calm. Now we can go to bed.
And that happened more often than we are willing to admit.
Yep.
And sometimes those brainstormings, like an idea wakes me up in 1 in the morning, and then we start brainstorming and brainstorming and brainstorming. And before you know it, it's 5 in the morning. I have to get up early to for work.
Go to work, yeah.
Yeah. So having a cosplay partner, on one hand, you have a helping hand, you have someone who controls you, someone who keeps you on the ground. But on the other hand, when you start brainstorming at the same time, oh boy. And
And with my brain, in those brainstorming events, I often get a new cosplay idea. So,
another spot for her cosplay, right there. And now, this is something of our favorite slide that we planned on this presentation, because honestly, we only see each other. I see her as Rico from Penguins of Madagascar.
Boom.
Kaboom, Rico.
kaboom.
Kaboom.
And I see him as Kowalski because he's always thinking about something. He's always calculating something, making mock-ups. Oh, this needs to be here. This needs to be there. And I just come in and I go kaboom.
Yeah, and we actually have this moment when we start brainstorming, and actually, for example, I start brainstorming, and she says,
I immediately see what's going on and I'm like, what are you thinking about now?
sorry, honey, I'm in Kowalski mode.
Yep. Kowalski mode. We often go into Kowalski mode. I also do that, but not as often as he does.
So that's how we see each other. Apparently, a lot of people sees us as the skipper. And it seems to be true. You guys here are proof that someone sees us as skipper, because if we weren't seen as skippers, we would not be at MondoCon, right?
Yeah, and we still don't understand why people see us that way because me especially, I still see myself as a little nooblet in my dad's little workspace. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
we're
why
more-
do people see me as skipper? I'm not skipper.
People sees us as skipper, but we honestly are much closer to private.
Yeah.
Yeah, struggling to survive every day in the workshop with the dangerous tools and dangerous wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, sometimes I have the Julian moments.
You have a lot of Julian moments, honey.
I like to move it, move it. I like
Yeah.
to move it, move it. Well, this was actually quick lecture. I think we're almost to the end. So we have one other question for you. You are not allowed to answer because you know us, but part 2. 1, okay, these are stock footage. This is stock footage, but where should I be when the day is over and we're going to bed? Where should I be? In front of order or chaos? So place me. Where should she be? Place her, place her. I'll be damned.
They were actually right.
They were actually right. Yeah.
Last time we did this, people got us wrong and thought I was chaos, but nope.
No?
As I said, tools need to be in their spot.
Respect for Hungary. You
Well done, well
got
done.
us. You read us. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smarter than Slovenians. I had to say it, sorry. Yeah. Slovenians were like, yeah, he's chaos. He's order. We got him confused. So anyway, this was quick and hopefully fun, but we're open for questions. If anyone has any question.
If you don't have them now, we will be at his table booth there, so you can come there, ask questions there, or maybe grab a print of his or something. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you understand now how two cosplayers, it can get a little bit chaotic
We
at
have
times.
a question, right?
Yes, we have questions.
Oh,
And
do.
I wanted to say that I can translate the question if you want.
All right. So, was there ever a case where you started making a costume and then in the process you realized you already did this or a similar thing?
Yes.
As in, I've done the same technique as before. Yes. What? Have you seen Mythbusters? Anyway, doesn't matter. There is a sentence said by Adam Savage. Difference between science and screwing around is writing it down. So once you write your fuck up, sorry for saying that, once you write your fuck up, you become a scientist. And then you can apply that knowledge on the next project. So yes, I love it when that happens, actually. I love it when I recognize the situation from the previous project and apply new knowledge on it. That happens often, but not often enough. Anyone else?
Actually, I have one if no one else. Tell us your funniest story as a cosplay couple.
You want? We have a cute one.
That's okay.
What about the Negan one?
What?
The Negan one. That happened yesterday.
From yesterday. Yes. So.
Yeah, but now I'm curious. What cute one did you think about?
The girl who wanted a picture of us without her cosplays.
Ah.
That's a cute one. I'm gonna tell that one too.
Yeah.
So yesterday, we're standing in front of a hotel, talking like this, and there's this guy in a black leather jacket, red scarf, and a baseball bat. He passes. People are like, "What? Where's the dude with a baseball bat going?" I'm like, "Hey, look, Negan."
Then I turned around and I'm like, Negan.
Oh, Negan. Yeah. Normal
So
stuff.
the thing is, when it comes to cosplayers, there is no situation that is weird. Everything to cosplayers is perfectly normal because you have so many weird things happening around you at all times.
Yeah. Turns out we met that same Negan later in the
I
day
have a
here.
selfie with him.
And the cute story is on our last convention in Sarajevo. We're dressing up, ready to go. You know, there's a long journey ahead of us, and this girl in a cosplay comes and says, "Hey guys, can I have a selfie with you?"
But
We're
we're
in
not.
jackets.
We're not in costume. Oh no! Don't! I've been following you for a long time. I really want a photo with you guys, and we're like,
That never happened before.
that's an achievement unlocked because usually people want a photo when you're in costume, but no one asked us for a photo just because we're us.
Yeah, it was nice and weird at the same time, in a good sense.
Yeah, we're not used to it, so.
Okay, anyone else?
Valakinek esetleg kérdése? Látsz valakit? I think that.
I guess
Okay,
not then.
I guess not. Thank you
Well,
for.
I hope you guys had fun. Now you see how chaotic it can get sometimes.
They don't know. They do not know.
Yeah,
Okay,
you married me, okay? You signed the papers. This
Yes,
is
I
on
signed
you.
the paper. I know I signed. We should probably turn off the microphones and take this behind the scenes.
All I'm gonna say is you signed the papers.
I signed the papers.
You
yes.
you said yes.
Yes. I know. I said it.